another trek through the dungeon. Y'all have seen me do a bunch of these, but I have very, very recently started trying to play suicidally fast Berserker kitties with the new talismans, and my god, it's fun. It's stupid, it's weird, it's wacky, it's fun. So I'm gonna try to do one more of those now, and see how I can do. Fair warning, I'm not gonna be able to check comments as often as I usually do, um, because of being here in game and trying to play in real time fast. So I hope that's not too big an issue, but I will try maybe periodically to flip and check some comments. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. Uh, but yeah, you know what I can do? I can save quit and then answer comments and then return to game, and that way I don't lose real time. That might be what I have to do. Right, I guess that's it. Okay, well, so the build is roughly as follows. We go feline either berserker or feline shapeshifter, and then we try to pick up whatever we're missing to complete that set. So in this case, we're going to open berserker, and then we're going to flip over to being a shapeshifter when we start finding talismans. Which reminds me, I always have to turn on auto pickup for talismans. All right, we made level 2 without dying. That's a plus. The reason this build works now and it didn't before is that in the past, felines used to lose a level when they die, so dying wasn't a tactic. You couldn't come back from death with trivial ease. Dying would in fact cost you the level, and then you would spend a lot of experience and resources trying to get back what you lost. And sure, you wouldn't lose the run, and for a minor mistake early on, it was fine, but very quickly it hit a point that if you were already playing into challenging enough situations and dying, losing a life wouldn't mean you could just continue. It would mean now you're playing an even more uphill battle when the last battle was already too uphill. So yeah, now dying doesn't cost you anything. It just costs you the extra life that you otherwise wouldn't have had in the first place. So you can be much more cavalier about dying frequently if that's a concern to you. We got our first talisman. Beast talisman does not require any training to be used safely, but it does obviously benefit from more training. So it's my first. It's the ideal for talisman, frankly. I would prefer Flux just because I don't need Beast as a berserker, and everybody always needs Flux. Flux is fantastic. Flux will get you through layer if you know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but it will get you through layer. We're not. We're just gonna take out the kitty, please. Get out of here. Okay. How much I get? Right. Rushing water. Okay, so if we can find the sewer, that's great. Berserker lets me do stuff like this. Come across a named unique and then just kill it. But even as a non-berserker, you'd be staggered how often a high evade. How often a high evade species like feline will survive things that other races in an equivalent position would have died from. There we found it. Because they'll just spend 4 turns and not take any damage. They'll just, be able to tap through stuff without taking any damage. We're gonna go stealth up to level 4. It is admittedly a little mix and matching of my training here, but I would like to get a few points in stealth before we're done. Taking the sewer is actually a time loss that I didn't need to have. That's okay. I'd like to have a luxury XP, and you can very often get curing potions and stuff in these. So my strategy is not going to be to intentionally play poorly or anything like that. I'm still going to try to play wellish. It's just that Suicide Kitty is all about doing stupidly suicidal things that would have killed a normal person. And you know what? It can even kill a kitty cat, but it doesn't matter if a kitty cat dies. You got 9 lives. Albeit 2 at a time. Oh man, that was not good. Why did I take so much damage there? Alright, let's read some scrolls. Nope. Yup. Okay. Let's drink some potions. Hey, what else you got? That's a good smattering. Alright. Let's get out here. we figured out our curing potions. That might be nice. Heal Wounds is also extremely effective on a kitty cat because 20 HP is like 50% HP. And that 50% gets you a lot farther when you already are high dodge. The same amount of HP lasts a lot longer when you're not taking as much damage with it. And always pre-Zerk when we see these large groups of casters and blasters. Is the game because they can shave 20 HP off of you with one attack, and if you berserk after they've done that, you still are at just one more hit. Whereas if you do it beforehand, you kind of get 2 or 3 hits, which vastly improves your odds of not dying. And we got a bunch of bombs. That's nice. All right, let's get into a haul. No need to be overtly suicidal. Also want to pre-zerk for these because one acid corrosion hit will devastate your HP, then you'll post berserk and you'll still be within death's a stone's throw of death because you've already taken the damage. The plus 50% only applies at the time of berserk, right? So it's important to pick it, put it on as early as possible. These guys I don't worry as much. They tend to not be able to get the number of hits they need. Already got our deity, so we don't need to play around there. So now is about the time where I would say another floor or two from now is where we wish we had started Shapeshifter instead of wish we had started as Trog. But quite frankly, with the way we've been playing, we would have died at least once by now if we weren't Trog. So consider the trade-off that we have +1 lives right now. Of course, you can only hold on to 2 lives at a time, so that... Oh, we died. That was a bad spot. I didn't realize they were using full arms. I should have realized that in Berserk. Whatever. Not worrying about death is what allows the Suicide Kitty plan to work, and that lets you go so fast and dive into situations that ordinarily you would have been too scared to attempt. Alright, floor clear. Next floor. Take that. That, read, and get some more potions, please. Oh, we found the heal wounds. Excellent. Alright, we found revelatory. Excellent. Both of you are berserk worthy. Oh man, I'm corroded. That's really bad for me. The corrosion killed me there more than anything else. We're at 0 lives, so we... Oh, hey, look. Round 2. Not corroded. Some more. Alright, strength up, and we got our extra life back. Oh, it's Grinder. Oh crap, he got away. This is really bad. Chasing after Grinder is not a good look. Okay, Grinder is dead. Let's heal as fast as we can. We might have to heal wounds here and Lignify or something. Do we have Lignify figured out yet? Not yet. Let's just drink some stuff then. No. Ugh, all the things. Alright, we'll just beat you up then. It's already far more thinky than I like my not thinkies. Alright, that's good. That's good. Alright. Whew. Hopping over to see comments and stuff. Oh, hey there. How's it going? You're just in time to watch me blaze a kitty. As fast as I can. So, where are we? D6, D7? I guess we're making good progress. We're walking. Hey, guys come here. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. You guys come in. No poison resistance, so we're going to turn on regeneration HP, which is similar to poison resistance. We haven't been checking these at all, and Guardian Spirit is fantastic. We've got multiple Beast Talismans, but we don't need that, so that's fine. Next floor, please. Okay, we would love to get in there if possible. Where is it? There. Heading over. Me, and coming to you guys. So, depending on the layout of a I don't know what it's called, not Goblin Portal. depending on the layout, they can be very winnable or virtually unwinnable. But since usually the enemies in there have to actually hit you, they don't have, you know, piercing, ignores, evasion stuffs. I'm hopeful that I can win these usually. I'd like some advantage going into this fight. Let's take Might and an Unknown Potion. Ugh, great. The Unknown Potion I should have done first. Might's still up. Good. Let's start beating the crap out of everything. One more B. Alright, if the portal expires before I get in there, I'm going to be very sad. But I think it won't. Oh, we're good. We're in. Come to me, guys. I'm not coming to you. I think we can win this one. Worst case scenario, we'll come up against a Vault Warden or something that we can't win, and we don't have to worry about it. We just die and move on. Or better yet, don't die and move on. Unfortunately, I'm oath bound to be stupid in this run, so. Okay, if you guys keep coming to me, I will keep killing you. I'm very happy for this catered EXP buffet that you keep sending my way. Looks like a degen potion, maybe. Alright, trigger the alarm. Silent alarm activated. Doesn't look like anything's going on here. We got enlightenment, a couple of enlightenments. Doesn't do much for me. And unknown, scroll of fog. ID my pots. We done here? I think we're done here. That was pretty pathetic loot. I wonder, these guys are usually worth zerking, to be honest. You can take a lot of damage very quickly. Oh, hey, we got a talisman, and not just any talisman. My best mid-game talisman, Serpent. Let's switch unarmed combat to secondary so that we can get up to level, I think 10 is what's required for it. And then we're golden. Talismans function effectively like weapons and weapon upgrades in this build. One, two. Buckle my shoe. No good jewelry. Get kobolds my way. Boom. What else you got? Boom. What else you got? Boom. Oh. Bit too aggro. Too ham. What else you got? What else you got? We can take that with Berserk, I think. Could not have taken that without Berserk. Also, we are at 2 lives, by the way. Even though we've died twice, we're actually at max lives right now. So that's perfect. There is a reserve life system where you get your next life much faster at level up if you die less often. But you can't have more than 2 lives simultaneously in play. So this is still effectively the max life total. PRO. Found our teleport scroll and Refear scroll. I really like poison scrolls on my kitties. There's a lot of situations where you really want to scream out AoE. So I'm hoping to find that soon. You guys are all dead meat. Let me see what you guys are all about. Hey, come here, guys. This is probably gonna be. Oh, never mind. They came at me in a nice little bundle. Okay, what do we got? Talisman of Death. That's nice. Amulet of Faith, irrelevant. Ring of Poison Resistance. And that's actually probably worth just taking so that I can have it and not worry. There is RXC here one day and Evasion one day. So I might come back for those. Evasion would have been nice, but I'm not going to overpay. All of those rings, by the way, are getting completely replaced almost certainly by the time the run's done. But I don't need our poison forever. I just need it right now. Oh, dumb. I have the snake form, so I don't actually need that. I don't get caught in obsidian statue territory. Too late, you did. How can I get out of this? Do I have to teleport? I think I have to teleport. I don't have fog. I don't have blink. I don't have the ability to do anything clever. Yeah, damn it. That was really bad. I should have realized that that was an obsidian statue and it wasn't worth going into. Next. So we are 14 minutes in, which is not much slower than I'd like, but it's a little slower than I'd like. Probably because we did not 1 but 2 time portals, which could have been 0. But I'm not choosing to go fast at the cost of playing decently. I'm just choosing to be suicidal. I'm choosing to be overly bold and aggressive, but not choosing to intentionally path poorly and do dumb stuff. I want this to be a win. More than I want it to be a fast one, I want it to be a win. Where are we on that talisman at this point? 8.6. We're getting there. Granite Talisman is the make it or break talisman of the run. If we find that one, I'm very happy. But in the interim, Flux and Snake are kind of exactly what we're hoping to find before that, so we found one of those. We found the lair, so technically we should go back to the lair now instead of continuing further. A tiny bit of stealth is really helping our charge into combat potential. Okay. 67 health, 72 health. We can afford to be a snake now. Hurts our evade significantly, but gives us inherent resist poison and a lot more tankiness and vastly improved attack, all of which are very critical to this build. We're in trouble here, actually. We're in real trouble. Heal wounds is good. Haste is great. Go ahead and win this fight for me, please. Okay. Use a lot of tools to not die there, but not dying is still better than dying. That's the thing. In most character calculus, not dying is always better than dying. In this character, it's just mostly better. There are absolutely situations where you're better off just cutting your losses and dying instead of using all your abilities just to stay alive. But not really. I mean, if you have a blink scroll, I would trade a blink scroll for a life. If you have blink and 2 heal wounds, I'd trade that for a life. Ooh, what's the treasure cost? 7 scrolls of fear. You know, we might actually get there before the run is over. Back to the lair, boyos. Let's go. Oh, we got an early. Oh, wow, we have a very early. Okay. We don't resist fire at all, right? No, we don't. I ain't paying for a ring of fire. It's not worth it. We'll go in, but we're not going to be overly bold because we could very well just get scorched to death here. The thing is, getting scorched to death costs me a life. It doesn't cost me the game. Which is why I'm willing to risk going in here even without the resist fire. But I am still, using a modicum of intelligence. I'm taking my time. I'm not just holding the tab button and letting the game win or lose for me, which I have done in the past on these runs. Okay. Oh, there's Steam Dragon. Where are we at? More mutation pots. A ring of resist fire would be like the awesome thing to get here. I mean, obviously, the best loot is the best, but like the resist fire gear for free would be really nice. Are we good? Oh, dragons. I hate dragons. Alright, what do we got? Triple sword of flaming, huh? Nice. What do you mean no reachable target? Hey, your target? Reachable? Where am I? Can't they see me? Alright, looks like we've cleared this as much as it can be, and we did not get what I wanted. We do have more stuff to ID. No, we don't. Read ID that. And amnesia. Okay, we're out of here. Alright, lair starts. We're in a very good position if we can defeat a fire volcano with no fire resistance and without too much intelligence. We're in a good position for hammering our way through lair. Oh, that was really bad. He netted me just right. Let's try and fear here. And throw on regen MP and heal. Hey, how's that? This time, you die instantly. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, I'll take the evasion ring over the completely superfluous ring. Gets back what I lost by being a snake. Hell yes. Your gall and your gall. So no Hydra so far, huh? Although at this point I'm quite ready for a Hydra, I think. I have the beefiness to survive a few hits and the attack needed to kill one. Okay, we're done. We're done. Next lure. So 21 minutes mid-layer is kind of sort of a good benchmark for me, and that's where we're at now. 21 minutes or 20 minutes mid-layer. Ooh, Maw Talisman. That's cool. I like Maw Talisman, but I don't love it. We want the Hydra dead first. There's nothing that can kill me if I fall asleep. He's gone. Let's get Berserk, or not Berserk, heal back on, and yeah, wipe them all out. It's like being a Minotaur without needing to pick up an axe. And that if you screw up and die, it doesn't matter, you just try again. Alright. This is actually not a bad place to just go Berserk and kill them all. No. Turning off the show more message is speeding up this run immensely. Oh, there's a Hydra. Yeah, we're good. Just gonna try and hide from it for a little while. And now we'll just take it on. Hydra. I've changed my RC file to make the screen flash yellow for Catoblepus and Hydras because with this kind of build, it's so easy to just tab your way into them, cut, and then you're dead because you're regenerating them with your blade hands. And it's not like you're making a decision to die, it's that you're just holding the button and it's too late by the time you realize what you're doing. Here's the Blade Talisman. So we can go Maul, or we could keep what we've got. I honestly like what we've got. I think that the bonus HP and the squeezy coils are all adding up to a good play. We should probably, though, if we haven't already, shift over to focus on unarmed combat. Okay, there we go. Yellow is a lifesaver, man. Orange meaning Hydra damage. Hydras are one of the few things that really DPS faster than I kill them here. Alright. Oh, are we on the branch end? Oh, we're on the branch end. Oops. Gotta be a little more respectful on the branch end, I guess. Or we could just do this. Okay, it's still forcing the more message. Interesting. I don't know why it's doing that. honestly one of the reasons I like to position in hallway gaps, even though it's not even just the tactical superiority, it's the fact that I'm less likely to have to pause the game. I'm going to drop that ring so I'm not tempted to think about using it later. Alright, we're out of here. That's layer cleared at 24 minutes. Let's try and find Orc and do the same with Orc. I think we already found Orc, actually. I remember seeing a pack of Orcs come out of nowhere. I'll bet you that we already found Orcish mines at that point. Oh, we gotta clear everything eventually. Oh, we gotta clear the dungeon eventually. May as well just do it. We can all die now, please. Really? We still haven't found the granite talisman that we want. We did find Orc at some point, so we'll go there now. So far, so tabbable. Okay, now it's too big to tab, so let's start stair dancing. Right. Oh, that's a pissed off snake. Good lord, that's a pissed off snake. Alright, next floor. Yeah. Okay, next floor. Next floor. Okay, next floor. Yeah, we'll take all of that, please. Thanks. What else you got? Yeah, we'll take all of that, please. Thanks. That was actually probably not optimal strategy. Oopsies. We woke up everyone, including Nessos. How dead are we? We're heal wounds dead, I think. And I think we're also drink resistance dead. Just a pip of RF will go a long way. Fog dead? And heal wounds again, maybe? And how hard is it to charm you, Nessos? 50-50. I'll take that. Perfect. Now we're not dead at all. Now we're very much alive. Not poisoned anymore. We're going to just go to town on you with our constriction before you get away. Alright, and we're back in Tab Town. That was a big slowdown there, but it kept us alive. That's what counts. But not really. Oh, it's Rupert. We want to die to Rupert for sure. Except maybe the first time we died to Rupert, but the second time Rupert will probably die to us. Alright, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If I can't hit 5 3 times, then I'm not leaving. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 1. Oh. 1, 2. Over here. Okay, Rupert, straight knockout. Okay, we win. We just win. That was kind of fucked up. I did not think that was going to work. I was pretty sure that we died to Rupert the first time on bad rolls or getting paralyzed or something, but nope, just kill him, I guess. Yes. Okay, unfortunately that was not the summoner like I thought it was. So we'll just try to survive here. Nah, I think that by the time we survive this, we're better off dying here, I think. Yeah, we're better off dying here. The amount of resources it would take to stay alive there would be prohibitive. You'd have to blink and then heal and then cancel and then heal and then heal. It would have been too much. I could maybe have tried using an ally, though. An ally of Trog after a blink. You know, maybe if I was a bit better at this game, that's what I had done. Alright, what we got? Guardian Spirit, Slaying, and a bunch of stuff I don't care, and nothing I care about. Alright, we're out of here. Back to the dungeon. 30 minutes? 30 minutes. Good time. Good time, good time, good time. Rah! Ah! Keep Troll died? Damn. Vicious Boulder Beetle. Oh, it's two of them, that's why. I seem to recall that they have really shitty resists. Not that shitty, apparently. Okay, back to it. Hallway like this, I am just extremely hard to deal with. An unreasonably powerful set of skills. It'd be a nightmare for creatures like you. Skills acquired over an an inexplicably short period of time. There's a lot of shapeshifters here. This is a nasty, nasty spot to fight. I can't imagine how annoying that would have been for a mage to get through. Ally of Trog, and then we'll go ahead and add these guys. Okay, that went about as badly as possible. I berserk, got no kills, and lost my allies. So we're gonna immediately ally up again and teleport out. This is just an unwinnably bad scenario. Hey, got that extra life. One that I lost back in Orc. Sweet. Still don't have the ideal talismans, unfortunately. At this point, we're unlikely to get them. Granted, would be amazing, but we're not there, so. I love the little bit of stealth and how far it takes me with chasing after enemies instead of being chased sometimes. It's really cool. Okay, I think, yep, we're at the bottom. So next up will be Snake Pit. Unfortunately, not resisting fire is going to be an issue here. We've done everything we could to earn... Oh, wow, we fucked. We're a little fucked. Dogren was not a fun welcoming party there. Survivable if I had, used the blink scroll or something. Probably should have paid more attention. Honestly, S rank is where you have to switch over to paying a lot more attention. They can be a lot more dangerous. Okay, we've got a vastly superior option now for our talisman. So we'll turn into an enhanced serpent of resist electricity and cold. And honestly, resist elect and is a really nice boon, just period, to have. It's something that I usually am very excited for in stone form, so hard to feel that bad now. Got dodging, but UC should still be my #1 trait, and it is. That's my damage and my attack speed and my life. Oh, hey, we got the Granite Talisman in theory. We have it in practice. Game over, baby. Game over. Alright, what is it going to cost to trigger that? We're actually pretty close. I would go ahead and use it. 99 HP with Granite becomes 74. We'll switch over to Granite training until 16. And now, oh, we got shafted. Let's see how powerful this is. It's a good thing that we actually got Jogren before this happened, because Jogren would have been pretty nasty. If we were already a stone form. Hang on a second. Quick BRB. Alrighty, sorry about this quick delay, and then I'll jump right back in. So this is going extremely smoothly, to be honest. We've had, what, 3-4 deaths total? That's not bad. We're at about a half hour in. That's to be expected. I'm trying to think what we need to pivot, if anything. And honestly, we don't need to make a pivot here. I think we just start training up the rock. So yeah, and we're not in a rush either, because I can very well win this area as a snake if I have to back down. Okay. I'm going to be in trouble here as soon as this wears off. Teleport. Oh, perfect. My attack speed is 1.0, so that's really not great. I want that improved. With training, it will get very good eventually. So that's why unarmed combat remains super important for me. All the way to 27, I'm still getting attack and attack speed benefits, I think, and accuracy benefits by training it. It truly is. Unarmed combat truly is the ultimate endgame weapon, if you're willing to continuously work on it. I have yet to find a Storm Talisman in any of these runs that I could use, I think. I think once or twice I found it and just splattered the run. But yeah, the Storm Talisman is super rare. And even if I did, it's such a high bar to get it online. I don't know that I prefer it to Granite. Granite Talisman is everything you need. The bonus HP even means you can activate it early before it's like official comes online level. Hey, we got our poison scroll. That's wonderful. That's just wonderful. We berserk here. We definitely berserker and killed the mage, then killed melee, killed the mage, killed the other mage. Punch you. Let's back off so that you can all punch me closer, please. If anyone knows how to stop it forcing more so that I can just hold tab through these, I'd appreciate that, because I thought I had that in the RC file and apparently it didn't work. Oh wait, this is the branch in, isn't it? Yeah, this is bad. Let's not die, if at all possible. I would really like to not die. Okay, we're deep. Do we have a dig wand? We do. And let's just dig our way out of this mess. Oh, okay then. Do this. You guys seriously think you can take on a kitty cat? And by all means, try. Not gonna work. Bring you back to my kill hole, and I'll keel hole you. Try and constrict a rock. Go ahead. I'm a literal rock kitty. You cannot constrict me. I have so much piety gain right now that I can afford to just constantly keep regen up plus on, and it's no problem. Like every fight I can have it on practically. Anytime my HP goes below 100%, I mean. And hey, that 70 HP is already up to 90, so... Oh, it's Vashnaya. No wonder this has been such a dodgy place. Berserk. Vashnaya is a lot of deeps. I have not mastered the art of moonjaying. I still try to kill everything. Alright, we can berserk here. Let's just berserk. It's not that I can't kill without it, it's that I can't kill fast enough. Come on! You guys have any idea what this is doing to my time? I'm taking a whole 5-10 minutes to clear an S rune. Clear the entire dungeon faster than this. That's not true. Oh, scroll of summoning. That's a great scroll to have. And we're out. We're out. Okay. So let's review. 40 minutes. It's gotta be swamp next, definitely. And if we have a flight option, that would be nice. We'll take that in favor of strength. Swamp is extremely dangerous. We do not inherently resist cold, so taking a fire ring seems less than ideal. Unfortunately, there are things that will straight kill you here and ignore your dodging, so I will have to buy this just to have it. There's a lot of situations where this will save my life here. I do want to, generally speaking, be flying, though, just for the mobility bonus on the water. Not bonus, the lack of penalty. And this is very much not how I typically play the game at this breakneck pace, and it's very interesting and very fun as a change of pace to be able to play this way. My mages are typically far more systematic and aiming for 100% accuracy with no deaths. And this one's like, oh, I guess I'm going to die here. Oh, I think I'll die here too. Let's try not to die this time. No, that one we can die at. The fact that death is a resource that I can choose to spend is nutty. Okay, we'll put back on the flight ring. No, the evade ring. Because there's also cold enemies down here, so you don't just want to be wandering around with RC minus. Okay, we're at 2 lives. I swear I thought I was down a life, but I guess I'm still up. Can't get blood from a turnip or stone. Okay, next. Swamp 3. Ooh, it's an acquirement scroll. Let's back out. Acquirement scrolls have an extremely high probability of being that manuals. Amulet of Reflect, our Poise, our Core. Yeah, that's it right now, guys. I'm sorry. It's got to be that. I lose 16 HP, I gain shielding, but I also max out my fire resistance and get resist corrosion as a side bonus. That's going to help with my endgame a lot. These trees not quite down at some point. pulling. I'm gonna die here. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. That was some extremely poor play on my part. Letting myself get completely surrounded like that. Honestly, though, I think I just sleepwalked my way in on the alligator pulls. Yeah, that was the mistake. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Suicide Kitty attitude is great for the early game and even part of the mid game, but it falls apart completely in the end game. And that's where you get just destroyed. We're going to heal and then start pumping again. Pummel. We don't need. Oh, wait. That was position for gold. We do need that ring. I'm going to go back for that ring for sure. I do not like this fight one bit. Let's get out. Well, we still can. We can't. Oh my god, we did that with 1 HP. That's so funny. Okay, let's go back to that ring, please. Thank you. Nope. Drop the ring of fire, actually. And we'll take cold instead of fire. I'm not even on branch end. This is actually a really bad showing for me to have died and then come within 1 HP of dying. Like, yeah, I can do way better than this, guys. I think I do need to slow down on Swamp. I don't think I need to slow down as much on Snake. I think Snake puts you in situations that kill you not in these huge spikes, so you can afford to teleport scroll and stall the slow-moving and slow-attacking snakes a little bit, and you'll be okay. But here, Death could just woof, hit you really hard all of a sudden with a few. Oh, that's another karma scroll. Yeah, we'll take that. Fighting seems great. I love extra HP. We're gonna switch our focus off of shapeshifting for the time being, just to slightly increase the HP that we get that way. Oh, that's a pack of Hydras. Oh, that's the Lernaean Hydra. Well, we picked a bad place to go berserk. When we come off this, do we have a blink scroll? Yes. Okay, where do we want to blink to? Nowhere that we can reach, unfortunately. So stand your ground. You're not going to get away. Get ahead. Oh man, we just beat the Lernaean Hydra at half health by punching it. That's so messed up. That's just so messed up, man. That is not the correct tactic to use at all in that situation. There's no way that on a character who only had 1 life I would ever risk that. But on a character that, you know, is going to keep respawning, you can afford to do things that only work 70% of the time. The other 30%, you just use an extra life. And we pick up a rune. Alright. Rune acquired. Back to the dungeon, please. Volts. Here we go. Volts are definitely worth a little more respect tab-wise. Like, you don't want to O-tap completely here. Here you want a little bit more respect. I say that and then I proceed to continue to O-tap, like exactly like I said not to. Honestly, I have RF, which I usually am, not usually, the last couple times I've played, I've done this whole area with no elemental resistance or with needing to swap in elemental resistances whenever. The fact that I even have elemental resistance is such a convenience. I don't know why I'm so damaged, but I've apparently been hit really hard. Oh, that was not the right move. I'll just keep this. I'm not berserk. That might be part of why my health feels relatively low. Yeah, we got marked, and instead of running off the floor, we started to run off the floor, and we're like, wait, we're kitty cat. We just kill everything. We actually do want to carry that with us. Go ahead and ditch this and this, please. Next floor, please. We don't resist cold, so... Mentally, I think of statues as resisting cold, so it's important for me to remind myself that's not the case. Now, what do we do here? I think immolation is correct. Do we have immolation? Yeah, we'll do that. It'll just clear this up so much faster. Perfect. Otherwise, we would be dealing with that for God knows how long, and then we would start smiting, and then I would berserk, and then they would come after me, and I'd just get a whole mess. It was very clean, one box kill. Although I will admit, I thought I had more more immolation scrolls. I wouldn't have used my last one. But see, that's another thing I need to work on Suicide Kitty planning. It's okay to just use up your consumables. They don't matter. You're going to have spares of everything by endgame, so you're way better off using it frivolously to give yourself an edge on the way than not using it at all and dying a couple extra times or whatever. An extra life is the most valuable resource you get. Alright, nothing to do. Nothing to do. Nothing to do. Where are we on training, by the way? Oh, it's all going beautifully. Remember when my attack was 1.0? Now it's even better. It's continuing to improve. Am I still flying, by the way? Yeah, whoops, that was a huge mistake. Let's go ahead and put something else on. Apparently I got rid of my evade ring, so we'll just do this. Add 4 AC. I have no need to fly. Oh, that's the Storm Talisman? Interesting. I honestly don't need it at this stage, but it's kind of cool that it's there. First game that I've ever had access to it. Yeah, we'll go for it. So we go from 55, 30, 37 resistances to 58, 10, and 44 resistances. That's not terrible. We still have a decent palette of resistances here. Knock out. Oh, wow, that's a one-hit kill. Yeah, we prefer being a higher HP monster, I think. Oh, wait. Oh, my training level was inadequate. I was doing all that with 28 HP. Oh, God, what an unnecessary death. Yeah, okay, dumb. So, Storm Talisman not being able to be used at this level just makes it worse than this one. Oh, that's a lot. I want to die. I think we berserk at 65 if I get that high. Okay, we got that high. We can berserk now. Why can't I not berserk? When did I changed the ability? There we go. Okay, now we can berserk. And now we just win. Now I can just die. Watch how fast everything will die. Very important. That fog scroll, man. Clutch! Notice how I kind of just randomly was like, "Hey, we'll have a couple heal wounds here." It does feel like a pinch to choose to drink your only heal wounds that you have left or whatever in that situation. It really does. But then you're like, okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm a kitty cat. And then what ends up happening is you get one back like 5 seconds later. You're like, oh, see, didn't matter. And it's frustrating because, sometimes you drink heal wounds because you don't want to die, and then you don't take any more damage. And it's like, I didn't need to drink that, did I? But it's like, no, you did. It was the correct decision, even if it didn't pay out that particular time. I don't know what's summoning all of these. I have to assume it's this irritating ghost that just doesn't want to go down. But nope, it's not the... Oh, he blinked. That's what happened. Chase him. There's a Titanic slime beating me. You know what? You've proved your mettle, but let's just not lose here, huh? Let's just not lose here. Where's that summoning scroll of mine? That summoning scroll did not do enough. Heal wounds. Regen. Teleport. Still got to survive quite a bit. He is severely damaged. I feel like he should die, but 76% of the time he evades. Kill his summon. Attack him. There we go. Summon. That's a cool little library of Sifmuna. Whoa, what is going on here? My god. I think I'm getting freeze bolted somehow. And since I don't resist it well, it's really pummeling me. Okay, a lot of resources used up to not die, but saved a couple lives, so that's something. We should still be at... Yeah, we still have a spare life, so that's good. Yeah, we don't need that. That's fine. We'll just leave that be. Alright, back to the floor. Depth is next. Depths openers are very variable. Some of them are damn near impossible to survive. Others are amazingly simple. With other characters, this is a big problem. With Kitty Cat, if you die, you die. We had a good one. Oh wait, we have another one. Oh wait, we have another one. Oh wait, we have another one. God, it must be so irritating for everyone who's trying to deal with Kitty Cat and keeps coming back, coming back, coming back, coming back, coming back. Charge! Charge! Deploy all units! Charge! This is actually easier than both so far. Much easier, if I'm being completely honest. I think we can flip back to focus training shapeshifting now. Oh, not really. Everything needs equal focus at this stage. I just really want the bonus AC to go higher. You know what we're going to do? We're going to switch AC or EV plus one of these into perma-resist cold. Because I'm dying fairly, or getting into critical situations because of elemental damage more than I am in other reasons. I don't want that to be an ongoing issue. And I need to stop inventory managing. It's costing me a lot of time. We're about 1 hour in, and we haven't even gotten into Zoth yet. Zoth's definitely going to be more than a half hour. No, I shouldn't say that. The way I'm playing, nothing's going to take long. Mara? Yeah, it's Mara. That's what's going on. Well, let's get out of here in which case. Wait for a better engage. We did not get a bonus life there, so we are not at surplus of lives. It's important to notice. It's a note, sorry. I don't know what I just killed. I just tapped into something and killed it. It's a very weird floor layout. Oh, there's Mara again. There's Mara again. There's me again. I'm hard to hit. Mara's easy to hit. We should just focus Mara down whenever possible. I'll get like 5 Maras, and one of them was the right one eventually. I really could have used a silent scroll there if I was correctly embodying the consumables spending attitude that I'm supposed to have with this style. In my threat assessment, these are not too dangerous yet. That could be a problem. Do we know cancellation? We do, so that's fine then. I really do wish I could berserk though. Maybe I shaft myself here. I'm gonna be ready to shaft myself if this goes south. It didn't go south at all. They didn't even howl. We're supposed to howl if they didn't howl. You guys who keep casting like rapid deconstruction, hilarious. I keep exploding in fragments. We don't want to die. Let's get an extra little bit of HP to make that less likely. Alright. Regen again. Regen MP. Regen HP. Regen HP. I'm very curious how little or how much good that 5 shield is doing. I feel like it's probably helping more than I realize because I don't realize it's helping at all. No, stand ground here, it's fine. Just regen MP. Or regen HP, sorry. Is that a reach weapon? It is. Okay, that's a problem. Heal wounds and get an ally out. Curing instead of heal wounds this time. And back off. Killed him in 1 second? Jeez, respect, man. Here's another one. You're gonna do with that one, asshole. Oh, they're coming at me from both sides. I do resist corrosion, so we'll just try and put the troll between me and them. I'm not slowed anymore, so that's good. They can probably be rooted, is my guess. Not really. Other ally is fine. We'll just try and beat them up in this little corridor here. Okay, you guys win. Christ, I'll teleport. I just really don't like teleporting on these kinds of vaults, these kinds of floors where you're taking your life into your own hands even with a teleport. Okay, we live. They die. Oh, not again. Come on. God damn. We'll teleport. I don't like this fight. Yeah, we don't like this fight at all. I thought I had teleported in one space. I was about to get really eaten. No, our current amulet's better. It gives me... Oh, wow. There's a lot of... That's a stack of requirements. Okay, well... No, we don't need that. We'll take unnecessary manual as well. So now we have... we have no excuse not to get this a little bit higher. We'll take that to 9 now, I guess. Yeah, the manual of shapeshifting is kind of perfect for us, honestly. It's gonna let us get AC throughout the game for the rest of the game. I may have read that wrong. Did it say that my attack speed berserk is 0.5? That's amazing. Remember that time where I said I should take resist cold and just constantly wear it because my deaths happen when I'm not paying attention and I get hit by cold? Well, if ever I needed proof that I was absolutely right, there's the proof. Hey Sojo, good news, I can berserk. You know what that means? You get your fight. Bad news, you didn't want that fight. Alright, by spending resources heavily and not actually letting myself willingly die, I netted a life on this floor. That's kind of sweet, because this floor was brutal. Of course, I cost myself the 1 hour and 30-minute mark, probably. There's no way that at this point I would expect to beat that. That's fine. That's fine. Winning fast is a secondary concern. Winning is the key concern. Just playing too cautiously is what I'm trying not to do here. But playing too carelessly is not the solution. There's literally no point opening the portal, because I'm just trying to think what the best thing that could be in there would be, right? A granite talisman with a slight buff on it might be nice, but there's no slight buff I care about. An artifact ring of cold resistance and change. That could be nice. That actually might be worth... That would be worth hoping for, but not worth giving up 7 fear scrolls, aka every fear scroll I'm likely to get all game. Alright, to all those who are still watching, thank you so much for sticking with me. I appreciate all of you guys' time and support. We are at 1 hour, 5 minutes into Suicidal Kitty's dive. We've got 2 out of 3 rooms. We've dug vaults all the way down to V5. We haven't entered yet, and it looks very promising at this stage for winning the whole run. Unfortunately, now we have to do the hard part. This place is hard to win, and it takes a lot of patience, and unfortunately that means a lot of time. Let's drop unnecessary duplicated talismans and unnecessary talismans in general. Alright. First, poison. And then we're just going to start heading southwest at haste speed. Plow our way through anything that comes at us. Alright, let's go ahead and turn back on regen. I thought I had it on, but I guess I didn't. Stealth has already hit its designated target. Everything else is... Make sure everything knows where I am so that they keep coming at me. It's very... it's slower than I'd like to have to go back and forth between pause and then attack, pause, then attack. But I'm not going to stand there and let them all see me at once. I am going to play this not optimally, but slightly less suboptimally. Rather than just O-tabbing my way through and then getting absolutely railed on. And then the thing to remember is when you have a spare life, you can't actually lose the entryway. You can lose in the long run, but not on the entry. I think that was a hand cannon, by the way. That looked like either a dual blade of some variety or a hand cannon. If we can win Jory without berserking, that'd be amazing. We did. That's great. That's hugely valuable for me. Right line of sight with this conga line. Whoa, we have a bad 50 or a 10% HP loss mutation. I didn't know that. I might choose to play that off, mostly because mutation roulette on a cat is fun. There's very few mutations that you actually fear. Teleportitis hurts you so much less than the average character because you can afford to die. If things really, if the teleportitis is truly unbearable and you die, it's not the end of the game. Minus scroll and minus potion are always bad, I guess. But even for a regular character, those are relatively survivable things. And look how rarely I use anything beyond maybe a heal wounds or a curing or two. File of Floods, I definitely want that. So can you just, go to town on my general pack here? What a pack rat I am. I've not even looked at my inventory for most of the game, much less painstakingly peruse what is more or less valuable to hang on to. I think that we managed to decompress the floor in that first fight effectively enough that we've already kind of won at this stage. Shut up. Shut up. Was that Ixtahua? Was that Ixtahua? That can't have been Ixtahua. That was probably just a generic fire dragon. There's no way that was Ixtahua. Ixtahua was like massive. And again, we do have 67 rated claw attack, hitting at 0.8 speed. I mean, that's Berserk Axe level powerful. Oh, we don't need these things. Come on, give me the rune. Rune! You know what this is? This is a rune. This is enter Zot at 1 hour and 10 minutes. From start to Zot in 1 hour and 10 minutes is actually psycho good. Psycho good. How are we doing on Revelation Scrolls? We have enough for the entire game, so we should just use them now. I'm going to do something I've pretty much never done before. I'm going to try to dive Zot. We have Blink Scrolls, or are we out? We're out of Blink Scrolls. Okay, let's take a moment to actually look. Are there Blink Scrolls in the dungeon? Yeah, go get them. Go get them. That's fine. Okay. Are there RC plus sources in the dungeon that I don't know of? No. Alright, we're back to Zot then. Got our 1 Blink Scroll. Okay, down the floor. Where's Revelation? Here's there. So I'll take that out. There's doors straight ahead. Pair up some of the baddies here, but then mostly we'll just head straight out. And now this floor is the one to actually respect, because even if I don't need to full clear it, it would be very beneficial to have a safe retreat spot, since I'm going to be grinding out the floor beneath me. I'll just back off real quick. Any of you who are willing to not fight would be really appreciated. We have plenty of heal wounds. Pick another. Another. And brother. I can't actually rely on the stairs being safe, so I'll use it if I need to, but I would rather not even need to if possible. I'd rather, hold the line here and utilize my stealth to kind of sit here after I'm done fighting. Alright, where we at, guys? Proteo. Alright, so we said 1 hour 10 was Zot enter, right? Well, 1 hour 13, we're about to go to Zot 5. Probably by 1:15 I'll be there. Probably. I don't know where I am. There we go. We'll just take you head on. I'm not worried about you. I'm more worried about you, but I resist torment, so not that worried either. Let's drink a... Do we have a lot of mutation poets? We do. Let's drink one. Sometimes deteriorates, small antenna, that's fine. Doesn't mean anything. Plus 10% HP is more valuable than that stuff. Okay. This is the hard floor, and we are going to treat it with a little respect because we don't want to lose the game. You can absolutely still lose in Zot. This is still knocking on my fastest time ever, so I'm tempted to be a little less careful than I might have ordinarily been. Traps. I only see this one. Perfect spot to pull enemies with. Only a couple come at a time. RC minus is actually kind of a problem for me. I might wait until I'm done with this batch though before I get rid of it, because these aren't actually that scary. It's kind of a perfect scenario to fight enemies in. Also, I'm at 2 lives. Yeah, perfect. Max lives. I kind of want to get more mutated before I get rid of my mutations right now. And here comes a orb of fire to oblige me. I'm clumsy also, huh? Clumsy am I? A doddering old fool, huh? I'll show you. I'll show them all. Now we go ahead and get rid of that. That's a big hassle of mutations. Hidden potential with minus 10% HP. I'll live. Dodging got maxed. Oh my. Oh my. We're great. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna turn on stealth actually. For the orb run, it could be pretty sweet to not have to fight things. Okay, are we done? Not really. I am so not used to doing this straight up. I'm so used to like doing tricks and shattering and fully decompressing, and instead of just go through it. It's just a well trapped up floor. That was not what I intended to do. I pushed the button without thinking. That's a good escape. Now, it might be my imagination, but I swear it feels like on the ascent, enemies spawn more frequently than they used to. We need to use... Don't worry about it. We've revealed every floor, so... Yeah, we revealed every floor, but we didn't clear every floor. Oh, son of a... better teleport, please. I don't want to fight these guys. Thank you. Out of here. I'll just kill. You like stop pulling me off the stairs, you horses. Yes. Oh, what is that? Oh, crap. That might be death. City Midday are awful at all times, in all situations of the game. There's no need to hold back on any consumables or abilities at this stage, except maybe for piety's sake. We did get away with not clearing Zot. That was nice. Where are we trying to head to? There. So we have to actually get there specifically. You are in the way, so haste and deal with it. And out we go. Yeah, it might be my imagination, but it feels like enemies spawn far more rapidly than they used to on the ascent. Could also be that I'm so used to bribing my way through the ascent that I'm just not used to getting my being interrupted as much. That actually has the ring of truth to it. Oh, seriously? Seraph on the ascent? Alright, well, that might be enough to kill me. I don't know. This teleport's gonna take too long to kick in, isn't it? Yeah, it is. You die. Oh well. This is why we have extra lives. Okay. Every time I pause to do something, it's like 3 more enemies appear. And not just, minor enemies, fiends. Every time I kill one, 2 more pop up. So this just to get out of here. 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 Game. 1 hour, 19 minutes, 56 seconds. 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's a new personal record, by the way. Oh man, just absolutely nutty. How in the hell did that happen? Honestly, the biggest thing was skipping those couple floors in Zot bought me the time. Otherwise, I would have run out for sure. I was behind my expectation, my mental clock going in to the end game too. Let's take a look at my scores. Okay. But yeah. Oh, and it's a streak. Huh. So I died 60 times figuring out what I was supposed to do, and I won one. As you can see, I had a 12-minute, 19-minute, and 20-second failure. Then I won one, and now I've won one again. And this is one of the close to fastest runs I ever had. Fastest run I ever had. And when the streak comes in, there will be another fastest run. There it is. Fastest run I've ever had at 1 hour 19 as a streak. And I've got it all on stream. Oh, that is so cool. Oh my god, that is so cool. So I don't actually think this was a particularly lucky run. The amulet of our resist fire plus was very lucky. I will admit that. Without that, I would have been forced to wear simpler jewelry for resisting fire and swapping it a little more often than I like. And I probably would have lost a life at some point by wearing resist RC minus instead of RF plus. But that's minor. The Granite Talisman might seem like luck, but I kind of feel like Granite Talisman spawns with sufficient regularity to not feel like blind luck. I feel bad that I got Stormform and it cost me a life because I didn't bother reading the fine print on your level requirement. But yeah, also notice that the XP of each win has gone down 26, 25, 24. Because, the more you skip, the less EXP you get. But wow, what a game, man. That was a lot of fun. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I know I did. And I will see you guys next time.